Starting off on floor exercise for New Zealand, Ethan Dick. On pommel horse for the Philippines, Rafael Ablasa. On rings for Chinese Taipei, Fong Shi-yen. On vault for Hong Kong, Fong Olong Andrew. On parallel bars for Costa Rica, Tariq Soto. On high bar for Colombia, Carlos Calvo. And on trampoline for Japan, Yuri Takaji. Fong Olong Andrew of Hong Kong on vault. Up next on vault for Hong Kong will be Wang Chung-Hee Vincent. Shi-yen of Chinese Taipei on rings. Up next on rings for Chinese Taipei, Xiao Yu-yang. Ethan Dick of New Zealand on floor exercise. Next on floor for New Zealand, Debbie Dyson. That was Rafael Ablasa of Philippines on pommel horse. Up next on pommel horse for the Philippines, John Quinn Timber. That was Tariq Soto, Costa Rica on parallel bars. Up next on key bars for Costa Rica will be Francisco Acosta. Carlos Calvo of Colombia on high bar. Up next on high bar for Colombia, Javier Sandoval. Now on trampoline for Australia, Kira Ward. Wang Chung-Hee Vincent on vault for Hong Kong. Up next on vault for Hong Kong will be Ing Ka-Ki. Your award of Australia on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Russia, Vladislava Grishkova. Ing Ka-Ki of Hong Kong on vault. Coming up next on vault for Hong Kong, Jim Van Heen. Vladislava Grishkova of Russia on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Russia, Yana Lebedev. Debbie Dyson of New Zealand on floor exercise. Up next on floor for New Zealand, David Bishop. Francisco Acuña of Costa Rica on parallel bars. Up next on key bars for Mexico, Miguel Romero. Jin Man of Hong Kong on vault. And that was Xiao Yuoyang of Chinese Taipei on rings. Up next on vault for Hong Kong will be Li Man Frankie. Correction. Second vault coming up for Hong Kong's Jin Man. Trampoline for Japan with her second routine, Yumi Takagi. Now on rings for Chinese Taipei, Xu Naohua. Adriel Yulo of Philippines on pommel horse. Coming up next on pommel horse for the Philippines, John Matthew Balgada. Jin Man of Hong Kong on vault. Up next on vault for Hong Kong will be Li Man Frankie. Up next on rings for Chinese Taipei, Huang Ho-Chiang. Now on high bar for Colombia, Yosemar Calvo. Hero Ward of Australia on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Russia, Vladislava Rizkova. Coming up on floor exercise for New Zealand will be Caleb Phillips. Li Man Frankie of Hong Kong on vault. Huang Ho-Chiang of Chinese Taipei on rings. Up next on rings for Chinese Taipei will be Ho Xing-Tong. That was Vladislava Rizkova of Russia on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Russia will be Yana Lebedev. Madden Frankie of Hong Kong on ball. Callum Phillips of New Zealand on floor exercise. Miguel Romero of Mexico on parallel bars. Michael Valkis of Colombia on high bar. Up next on high bar for Colombia, David Toro. Of Chinese Taipei on ring. David Toro of Colombia on high bar. This concludes competition in the second rotation. Gymnasts may now advance for rotation 3. Station 3. Starting off on floor exercise for Colombia, Carlos Calvo. On pommel horse for New Zealand, David Bishop. On rings for the Philippines, John Matthew Padagala. On vault for Chinese Taipei, Fang Shi-Yen. On parallel bars for Hong Kong, Wang Chi-Pei-Nixon. And on high bar for Costa Rica, Francisco Acuña. Now on trampoline for USA, Alyssa O. Fang Shi-Yen on vault for Chinese Taipei. Up next on vault for Chinese Taipei will be Xiao Youyang. That was David Bishop of New Zealand on cobble horse. Up next for New Zealand, Caleb Phillips. Alyssa O of USA on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Mexico, Patricia Nunez. That was John Matthew Vargada of the Philippines on rings. Up next on rings for the Philippines, John Quinn Timba. Xiao Youyang of Chinese Taipei on vault. Up next on vault for Chinese Taipei, Wang Ho-Chiang. Up next on floor exercise for Colombia, Javier Sandoval. Up next on parallel bars for Hong Kong, Fong Olong Andrew. Coming up on high bar for Costa Rica, Terry Soto. Patricia Nunez of Mexico on trampoline. Wang Ho-Chiang of Chinese Taipei on vault. Up next on trampoline for Canada, Elena Soen. Olong Andrew of Hong Kong on parallel bars. Up next on B bars for Hong Kong, Yin Taki. Moments ago, that was Helena Soen of Canada on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for New Zealand, Alexa Kennedy. Huang Xintong of Chinese Taipei, his first of two balls. Up next on rings for the Philippines, Carlos Adriel Yulo. was Alexa Kennedy on trampoline for New Zealand. Up next on trampoline for Japan, Oka Sukitanu. Coming up on floor exercise for Colombia, David Toro. Oka Sukitanu of Japan on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for USA will be Alyssa O. Xiu Hua of Chinese Taipei with his first of 2 balls. Carlos Adriel Gulo of the Philippines on ring. That was Alyssa Olo of USA on trampoline. Coming up next on trampoline from Mexico, Patricia Nunez. Xiu Hua of Chinese Taipei on ball. That was Debbie Dyson of New Zealand on pommel horse. Up next on parallel bars for Hong Kong, Jim Manhin.
Yep.
Miguel Romero of Mexico on high ball. David Toro of Colombia on floor exercise. Coming up next on floor exercise for Colombia, Michael Vargas. Patricia Nunez of Mexico on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Canada, Elena Soen. Up next on trampoline for New Zealand will be XFINITY. Michael Vargas of Columbia on floor exercise. Of Hong Kong on parallel bars. Up next on parallel bars for Hong Kong, Lee Frankie. Of Japan on trampoline. Lee Frankie of Hong Kong on parallel bars. This concludes competition in rotation 3. Gymnasts may now advance to rotation 4. Gymnasts competing in rotation 4, we now begin the warm-up. Gentlemen, halfway through the first of 2 subdivisions competing at the Pacific Rim Championships in Artistic Gymnastics Men's Division. Here are your top 3 teams at the halfway point of Subdivision 1. In 3rd place, Team New Zealand with a score of 142.5. In 2nd place, Colombia, 158.15. And leading the way, Chinese Taipei with a score of 163.25. Currently in 3rd place for New Zealand, Ethan Dick. In 2nd place for the Philippines, Carlos Adriel Gulo. And leading the way on a score of 41.05 for Chinese Taipei, Alan Xiao. And for the senior men, in 3rd place for New Zealand, Debbie Dyson. In 2nd place for Colombia, Carlos Calvo. And leading the way for the Philippines, Raylan Capillion. This concludes the warm-up period. The competition resumes in rotation 4. Starting off on floor exercise for Costa Rica, Terry Soto. On pommel horse for Colombia, Carlos Calvo. On rings for New Zealand, Ethan Dick. On vault for Philippines, Rafael Ablasa. On parallel bars for Chinese Taipei, Feng Xinyan. And on high bar for Hong Kong, Feng Olong Andrew. Now on trampoline for Canada, Samantha Smith. Samantha Chavez. Tinback of Philippines on vault. Coming up next on vault for the Philippines, Carlos Adriano. Up next on floor exercise for Costa Rica, Francisco Acuña. Up next on pommel horse for Colombia, Javier Sandoval. Coming up on rings for New Zealand, Debbie Dyson. Up next on parallel bars for Chinese Taipei, Xiao Younan. And coming up on high bar for Hong Kong, In Kaki. Up next on trampoline for Canada, Samantha Sendo. Debbie Dyson of New Zealand on rings. And moments ago, that was Xiao Younan of Chinese Taipei on parallel bars. Coming up next on rings for New Zealand, David Bishop. Up next on parallel bars for Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong. Of Philippines on ball. Up next on ball will be the second ball for John Quinn Tambang of the Philippines. Correction, next vaulter for the Philippines, Carlos Adriano. Up next on parallel bars for Chinese Taipei, Wang Kochiang. Up next on high bar for Hong Kong, Feng Julian Hui. Coming up on floor exercise for Mexico, Miguel Romero. Carlos Adriano, the Philippines on ball. Julian Hui of Hong Kong on high bar. Up next on high bar for Hong Kong, Lee Nan Frankie. Javier Sandoval of Colombia on pommel horse. next on pommel horse for Colombia, Jose Martinez. That was Raylan Capillan of Philippines on ball. Up next on ball for Philippines, John Matthew Bargada. On trampoline, that was Canada's Samantha Sendo. Now on trampoline for Mexico, Samantha Chavez. Following Canada's Samantha Smith. Samantha Chavez of Mexico on trampoline. Now for Canada on trampoline, Samantha Sendo. John Matthew Bargada of the Philippines on ball. Up next on parallel bars for Chinese Taipei, Xu Bao. Coming up on high bar for Hong Kong, Jim Van Hin. Samantha Sendo of Canada on trampoline.
This is the last of everything, okay?
Up next on trampoline for Russia, Ksenia Dominga. Of Chinese Taipei on parallel bars. Ksenia Dominga of Russia on trampoline. David Toro of Colombia on pommel horse. Jim Manning of Hong Kong on high bar. This concludes competition in the fourth rotation. Gymnasts may now advance to rotation 5. Gymnasts participating in rotation 5 and now begin the warm-up. exercise for Hong Kong, Wang Chunhei Vincent. On pommel horse for Costa Rica, Tariq Soto. On rings for Colombia, Carlos Calvo. On vault for New Zealand, Debbie Dyson. On parallel bars for Philippines, Rafael Ablasa. And on high bar for Chinese Taipei, Hong Xin. Now on trampoline for USA, Shaylee Donovan. Debbie Dyson of New Zealand on vault. Up next on vault for New Zealand, Ethan Dick. Tariq Soto of Costa Rica on pommel horse. Rafael Ablasa of the Philippines on parallel bars. Shaylee Donovan of USA on trampoline. Up next on parallel bars for the Philippines, John Quinn Timbak. Ethan Dick of New Zealand on vault. Up next with his first of 2 vaults for New Zealand, David Bishop. Feng Xin of Chinese Taipei on high bar. Up next on high bar for Chinese Taipei, Xiao Yoyan. Up next on floor exercise for Hong Kong, Feng Oolong Andrew. Up next on pommel horse for Costa Rica, Francisco Acuña. Coming up on rings for Colombia, Javier Sandoval. That was Caitlin Perkins of Australia on trampoline. David Bishop of New Zealand on vault. Up next on trampoline for Japan, Mohiri Honda.
Good job. Masuk.
John Quinn Timbak of Philippines on parallel bars. Up next on parallel bars for the Philippines will be Carlos Adrian Yulo. Xiao Yoyan of Chinese Taipei on high bar. Up next on high bar for Chinese Taipei, Xiu Mao Hua. Javier Sandoval of Colombia on rings. Next on rings for Colombia, Jose Martinez. Feng Oolong Andrew of Hong Kong on floor exercise. Up next on floor for Hong Kong, Ying Kaki. Coming up on parallel bars for the Philippines, Carlos Idrio Yulo. David Bishop of New Zealand on vault. Up next on pommel horse. For Mexico, Miguel Romero. Of Russia on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for USA will be Shaylee Gunnavan. Of Colombia on rings. Up next on rings for Colombia will be David Toro. That was Carlos Adriel Yulo of the Philippines on parallel bars. Up next on B-bars for the Philippines, John Matthew Trampoline. That was Xiu Hua of Chinese Taipei on high bar. Up next on high bar for Chinese Taipei, Hong Xing-chong.
Yesterday I came in and I was like, there's nobody here. Oh, he said he was with a big huge bag.
USA on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Australia, Caitlin Perkins.
But it is perfect. It is.
Up next on high bar for Chinese Taipei, Wang Tongqian. Correction, Hong Xing-chong.
This was all that
John Matthew Maragana of Philippines on parallel bars. Up next on floor exercise for Hong Kong, Lee Manhin Frankie. Hong Xing-chong of Chinese Taipei on high bar.
Hey, you're okay. You're good.
Caitlin Perkins of Australia on trampoline. David Toro of Colombia on rings. Up next on rings for Colombia, Michael Vargas. Up next on trampoline for Japan, Moidi Honda. Coming up on high bar, For Chinese Taipei, Warmup. Lee Manhin Frankie of Hong Kong on floor exercise. Moebi Honda of Japan on trampoline. Of Chinese Taipei, Taiwan. Now on trampoline for Russia, Anna Kornetskaya. Anna Kornetskaya of Russia on trampoline. This concludes competition in the fifth rotation. Gymnasts may now advance to their sixth and final event of the 2016 Pacific Rim Championships. Gymnasts may now begin the warm-up for rotation 6. session resumes with rotation 6. Starting off on floor exercise for Chinese Taipei, Feng Xiyan. On pommel horse for Hong Kong, Wong Chung-Hei Vincent. On rings for Costa Rica, Francisco Acuña. On walk for Colombia, Carlos Calvo. On parallel bars for New Zealand, Kevin Phillips. On high bar for Philippines, John Matthew Pargara. And on trampoline for Colombia, Katish Hernandez. Carlos Calvo of Colombia on vault. Up next on vault for Colombia, Lily Javier Sandoval. Wong Chung-Hei Vincent on pommel horse. Up next for Hong Kong on pommel horse, Lee Mankin Frankie. John Matthew Pargara of Philippines on high bar. Up next on high bar for the Philippines, John Jin Timbang. Kevin Phillips of New Zealand on parallel bars. Up next on B-bars for New Zealand, Ethan Dick. Coming up next on rings for Costa Rica, Darío Soto. Javier Sandoval of Colombia on vault. Coming up on vault for Colombia, David Toro. Up next on floor exercise for Chinese Taipei, Xiao Youyang. Charlotte Drury of USA on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Australia will be Leanne van Rensburg. David Toro of Colombia on vault. John Quinn Tanbang of Philippines on high bar. Up next on high bar for Philippines, Carlos Adriano Yulo.
Nice! Very nice.
Second ball coming up for Colombia's David Toro. That was Leanne van Rensburg on trampoline for Australia. Up next on trampoline for Japan, Shiho Matsubara. Ethan Dick of New Zealand on parallel bars. Up next on B-bars for New Zealand, Debbie Dyson. And that was the second ball for David Toro of Colombia. Up next on vault for Colombia, Michael Vargas. Xiao Youyang of Chinese Taipei on floor exercise. Up next on floor for Chinese Taipei, Xiu Manhua. Coming up on pommel horse for Hong Kong, Wei Hong Julia. Shiho Matsumoto of Japan on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Colombia will be Katish Hernandez. Carlos Everett of Philippines on high bar. Katish Hernandez of Colombia on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for USA will be Charlotte Drury.
Come on, Everett. Come on, Everett. Come on, man.
Miguel Valdez of Colombia on vault. That was Xu Maohua of Chinese Taipei on floor exercise. Next on floor for Chinese Taipei, Wang Kochiang.
Come on, Everett. Come on.
What's coming out and I've got a little glass. I was like,
Debbie Dyson of New Zealand on parallel bar. Up next on parallel bars for New Zealand, David Bishop. Charlotte Drury of USA on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Australia, Leanne Van Rensburg. Now on floor exercise for Chinese Taipei, Wang Kochiang. Now on pommel horse for Hong Kong, Min Kaki.
on, David.
And Maxburg, Australia on trampoline. Up next on trampoline for Japan, Chiho Matsubara. David Bishop of New Zealand on parallel bars. Juan Ho-Chao of Chinese Taipei on floor exercise. Chiho Matsubara of Japan on trampoline.
Oh my God.
Climb up here and
Kill me now.
We're looking for
女子全部集めて、女子全員集まって、表彰だから。
Now on floor exercise for Chinese Taipei, Hong Xing Tong. Shin Tong of Chinese Taipei on floor exercise. This concludes this afternoon's competition in the 2016 Pacific Rim Championships, brought to you by Hershey's. Let's hear it for all of these talented gymnasts. And please stick around to honor these world-class athletes as we crown the 2016 Pacific Rim Women's Trampoline Team Champions. All competitors may now clear their floor in preparation for the awards ceremony.